Hi again, everybody. Father Richard here. I've just stepped inside the gateway or the entryway of the Grand Palace here in Caserta, and this is what you see. It's just an enormous building. The size of the foundational pillars is stunning. It's amazing. As I said, it's an edifice. It was built in the middle 1700s. It's a bit of a rectangle in its outer form, but it's divided into four sections, and each of the sections is defined by a cortile or a courtyard, four of them, which are divided by spines that go through the middle of the rectangle, north, south, east, and west. So here would be an example of just one of the courtyards. So imagine, folks, there are four of these. There are four of these enormous courtyards, and you can see about four or five levels of the castle here. Excuse me, it's a palace, not a castle. And the royal apartments and where the people of stature would live would be up above where the brick looks a little bit different color. Those would be called the piani nobili, the noble floors, because down below is where all the workers and the functions were taken care of that ran this enormous palace. So I'm going to walk back over here, and you'll see that this is a fantastic gallery that would have been essentially a passageway for people and uh, carts, horses, supplies, and so forth to go through the palace from front to back. And if you can actually see this just now, we'll go out there a little bit later, but if we go further out, all the way out the back end of the palace, it's difficult to see because the bright light there, it's coming into focus. There's where the gardens start, the enormous grounds of the palace start out there and go on for just about forever. We'll get out there later after we do a tour of the apartments above. So here again, on the other side, you just walk the other way, and there is an identical courtyard out this way. Uh, this is typical of Baroque architecture, Baroque classical architecture in the 1700s, that it's just uh, restrained in an odd way. It's extremely formal. It's very even and measured. It's beautiful, and yet it's restrained all at the same time. Really quite the place. And we just saw two of these. There are two more uh, on the other side of what you're looking at right now. So I'm going to turn around, and we're going to walk over this way. I'm going to have to be shutting the camera on and off, so these videos might be individually rather brief, but if you put them together, if you string them all together and just watch them one by one, as brief as they are, they will sort of make sense uh, as a tour of the Royal Palace. I hope you can hear the lovely Baroque music, by the way, in the background. It's being piped through. So the whole atmosphere is sort of an audio visual treat. You see beautiful things and you hear this beautiful music, and in a way, you can almost imagine that you're back here in the 18th century walking around. The only thing that's lacking are my horses and my carriages and my really fancy uh, clothes. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. So we'll see you in another minute or two.